Yo guys, and welcome back to another footy recap. I'm sorry for being so inconsistent, but don't worry, every week there will be one dropping now. Today I'm going to talk about three different stuff. I'm going to talk about the transfer window, I'm going to be talking about the Chelsea's downfall, and obviously Arsenal Liverpool's title race. So let's go on first about the three transfers that have been made that I know of. If there's any other, please tell me down below on the comment section, please. Thank you. And next up, we have Asensio has been is going to go to Aston Villa on a loan. There's no buyback option, and let's see how it goes. I think he's a solid player, and maybe he will fit in well with Aston Villa. And they do need a player. As I can see, the eighth currently, but only 4 points away from the top. Man City. I'm talking about top as in top four. 4 points away from top four. Where Man City is there currently, so they have came back to the top four with 41 points. And yeah, and then they also bought Rashford from Man United as well, which I would say, no, I think Rashford, I think he's overhyped in my opinion. I think he's a decent player, but not an amazing player as much people try to hype him up. I think there's way better Man United players currently that I think have huge potential, like Garnacho, uh, what's the other guy's name? Ahmad. These type of people I personally think are way better. But still, I think for Aston Villa, I think it's a good signing, and for him, they have got a buyback option as well of 40 million. So let's see how these two signings go. Obviously, Tottenham got Kevin Donso on a 25 million package deal from RC Lens, which the contract will be until June 2030th. He was gonna go Wolves, but Tottenham hijacked it and got it. So let's see how it goes for Tottenham as well. They need it very badly. They're 16th in the league, like 7-8 points from the top bottom. They're having a huge. So let's see how they do it. And I'm a bit shocked that not that many uh, teams got players, because Chelsea is going through a downfall. Arsenal, maybe I thought they would get someone because they want to win the league, so they or would get someone. Liverpool, I get it, they're on the top. Man City, I was a bit shocked as well. They didn't get anyone, but oh well. Let's see what happens. But obviously, yesterday I want to talk about the fixtures from yesterday, quick as well. So I want to talk about the one of the Nottingham Forest, who's having an uh, amazing run, I would say. Last weekend, unfortunately, they lost against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, again, they're rising so good. Obviously, they lost again today against Liverpool, but Liverpool is invincible right now. Like, they have won 17 games, drew five times, and I think lost once, which I think was against Nottingham Forest, which is commendable. Like, Nottingham is the only team, and Nottingham, you see their stats as well: 14 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses. Do you know that is more? Uh, yeah, Man City has more losses than Nottingham Forest this season. Can you imagine? It's insane how they Nottingham Forest do it. And then when you look at Bournemouth as well, they've got 11 wins, 7 draws, and 6 losses, which is insane. Even my team, if you look at the stats, not bad. 11 wins, 7 draws, 5 losses. 5 losses. We have heard of worse 2 years than this, but I just think the downfall should not hit too hard. We need to recompensate. We need to try to get the team back into action. I thought a striker in the Jan would have been a great thing for Chelsea, so I do want to go on Chelsea now. I think it would have been great if we got, like, look at Aston Villa. They are eighth in the league right now, and I said they got Asensio and Rashford, which I think are good signings. It could help them get that top four target, or even the European something. It could help them with something. But whereas we need to stop this. Like, it's insane how it's going. Like, we lost against Man City 3-1. We won against Wolves. We drew against Bournemouth. Like, if you look at our last 6 fixtures, we lost against Ipswich Town. Okay, let's go 7 fixtures. Let's go on boxing. That's where our downfall started. Like, you know, Everton, we drew against Everton. We lost against Fulham. We lost against Ipswich Town, which is so horrendous. We drew against Crystal Palace. We won against Montevideo. I can't say the name in FA Cup. Cool. Drew against Bournemouth. I would say fairs because Bournemouth is doing quite well. We won against Wolves, and then we lost against Man City, which Man City, like, that game, I didn't watch, unfortunately. I didn't have time, but my God, man, it's like a downfall. Like, we were doing so. We were a contender for title race. Like we were contender for the title. Can you imagine? A contender for title. Now we're not even in the top four. Like that. That is a downfall and a half, man. So I think we need to get our act together. Tomorrow is a crucial game against West Ham because you don't know how West Ham will play. So crucial match. We need to get our team together, get the stuff ready, and maybe at least get that top four, man. We need to get that top four and get our act together. And in the summer, we need to get a striker. I think a big thing is, the centre attacking midfielder, left winger, which is so packed right now. Trim that down a bit. I think Nkunku has not been that good as we've seen. So maybe I was seeing him going away, which will be good. Few other players I think who should leave as well, in my opinion. Might make a whole video who I think should go in Chelsea. Uh, and I think that will be the way forward, in my opinion. So these are the most stuff I think which were happening. Man City looks like they are back on a rise, so let's see how well they do. I don't think they're going to win the title, but I think they will secure top four for sure. Or I hope Chelsea gets it, and my ideal top four will be Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, and Chelsea. I just think that is my ideal top four. Now, who win the title? Let's talk about that. So Liverpool and Arsenal are up for the title race, and there is a 9-point gap between them. But to remember, Liverpool has a game in hand. Uh, and obviously, it depends on Arsenal. If Arsenal win today, it will be a 6-point gap with Liverpool having a game in hand. So Arsenal has to win each of their games. It's necessary in order to trim and hope Liverpool loses the game. Obviously, they won today, so Arsenal has to win today, and then it will be a 6-point gap with the game in hand. But today's game is going to be hard because it's Man City who are trying to come back. They beat Chelsea. Chelsea are a solid side, you could say, but we were on a bad run, so there's. But Arsenal, they've been doing well. If you look at their past few matches, they won against Wolves with the red card. Obviously, the controversial red card that happened and everything. I think I don't condone the violence, but at the same time, it was a horrendous red card. So I don't know, but yeah, They drew against Aston Villa. They won against Tottenham, and they drew against Brighton. One against Brentford, and obviously one against Ipswich. So they have been on a goodish run. I think the thing about them is they need to get their wins well. Like Brighton, they drew, and we just saw Nottingham Forest today thrash Brighton, which is madness. I do want to talk about that quick as well. Like Nottingham Forest thrash Brighton 7-0. Brighton is no joke. They're a decent squad. Nottingham Forest thrashed them 7-0. I think Nottingham is becoming a top 6 side. Like I'm not lying. We'll have to see next year how they do when they go Champions League and everything, but they are becoming a solid side. I just hope they don't have a downfall like Newcastle, Aston Villa had a slight one after being in the thingy. But if you still think about it, Newcastle finished 4th last year and they finished 7th, which is not bad at all. They still got Europe. I think they got Europa League or something, Conference League, something like that. But yeah, so Forest madness. I think they're becoming a solid team. And obviously Arsenal, Liverpool. I think Liverpool's gonna win this league, man. I think they're gonna win the league this season. They've been so good, so consistent. They're winning the league. So that is what I think, and that was the whole coverage of the last few matches. And as I said, I will be more consistent each week. So I will see you again next week. See you in a bit. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace.